Right now on the Health Watch, when people think of addiction, they usually think of drugs and alcohol. But it turns out you can also be addicted to your cell phone, and it can have serious effects.
Well, a lot of us have a hard time putting down the phone, but the results of a new survey of teenagers is downright scary.
59% of parents claim their teens were addicted to mobile devices, and a staggering 50% of teens admitted that they're addicted to their smartphones.
On the fact that because of kids these days, you know, they've grown up with technology, it's not something that they kind of were able to slide into, it's something that they've always had.
I use my phone for everything.
Like if my phone is gone, I'm gone.
So think back to life without a smartphone.
Was there life without a smartphone?
As soon as I'm up, this is me with my phone.
I really don't think that I can imagine a world without technology.
Are looking into how they affect our health. Some people say that social media is actually making people more antisocial. More and more younger women are being diagnosed with breast cancer.
Radio frequency waves. That stated, there has been some concern for a while that radio frequency waves could affect cells in the brain.
It makes your attention falter, your memory is impaired, your ability to think through problems is challenged.
But experts say checking your smartphone before going to sleep is bad for your body and your brain.
I did find under my settings tab there's a legal notice advising you to keep your cell phone 10 millimeters away from your body.
Basically, if you have it near your body, certainly that body part that's exposed can absorb that radiation.
Always being connected produces dopamine in the brain, producing a feel-good response similar to addiction.
It's like constant. You just look over it again and again and again to see like what's something new. Yeah.
It is maddening for everyone else. It is an epidemic, texting while walking.
It's a serious and growing problem, texting while driving. Police say drivers who text behave much like drunk drivers.
It's the not-so-smart side effect of having a smartphone. The danger of texting and driving doesn't seem to be deterring anyone.
I don't think it's only texting. I think it's social media use also, Facebook and Twitter. I think that may be more of it than just the texting.
Half of all commuters polled admitted to texting while behind the wheel.
Nationwide in 2015, nearly 3,500 people were killed, up nearly 9% from the year before. Distracted driving crashes could surpass last year, when 116 people died and more than 6,000 were injured.
For now, it looks like quite a few people know what they're doing is a problem and are not changing their behavior.
Distracted driving is such an issue. It's so prevalent. People are always on their phones, attached to their phones, email.
I think it's just become such a habit now.
And it's probably worth reminding everyone that texting while driving is illegal.
It's when you're driving and when you're behind the wheel. That's a time to put the phone away.
Yeah.
I think we're living like addicts.
Right.
And the only difference between this addiction and any other addiction is we've all drunk the Kool-Aid.
You develop some techniques that should help us. Let's go over some of those.
Part is just to start to become aware of how many times during the day you're checking.
Right.
Or you're using. Be present where you are. Don't be walking on that country road looking for a place to take selfies. When you're sitting with a friend right here, don't have your phone right here, right? Is starting to take ownership. That's what it is, of our own lives.
So you got to do it yourself.
You have to do it yourself.
I'm going to be honest with you, taking a break from your smartphone is really refreshing.
I am young, and I understand that teenagers think that their phones are their priorities, but it's not.